You get a bunch of DMs every day from people, questions about, promotions, song requests, group therapy submissions, all that stuff, to just random questions. So Myrtle, and not her real name, wrote us a quick question on Facebook. And there's also going to be classwork for both Kelly and myself.
Oh, gosh, really?
Yes.
Oh, man. It's been a long time since I've been in school. And listen, I struggle with my kids' homework help.
Yeah. Okay.
Both 4th grade and 6th grade.
So Myrtle writes, Ben and Kelly, can you help me ask out my best friend's brother? He's about a year older than me, and the past couple weeks has been pouring on the charm. He's cute, funny, got out of a relationship recently. Mm-hmm. We've known each other casually for a while, and he and I have exchanged several texts, and he is big flirting.
Okay.
All right, so that's good right now.
This seems like this is an opportunity that she could take.
Yeah, and I don't see what the issue is so far. She continues. I had never really thought of him in that way, but I've been warming up to the idea. Anyway, I'm thinking of asking him out, but the small bump is I found out I'm pregnant a few weeks ago.
Oh, wow.
I'm not showing yet, and before you ask, yes, I know who the father is, and he's out of the picture. It was a one-time thing, and well, lucky me, haha.
Oh, wow.
Other than the obvious question of how many women have dated while pregnant and how'd it work, I would really like to ask him out, but I feel like coffee is too casual / friend zone. Drinks might be weird. And dinner is a little too formal for a first date. So I'd like to hear what Kelly would suggest I say to him. And I'd be curious to hear what Ben would say to him.
Oh, gosh.
I know this is crazy, and maybe I am, but I don't want to freak him out, and I really think there could be a future with him. Help me. Thank you both, and I love your show. Signed, Fertile Myrtle.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Okay. All right. Now I see
now
why
we know the
says
name. Okay.
Fertile Myrtle.
Here's my question. I feel like, has she had the conversation with her best friend? Because that is a real big thing to throw out like a fun fact. Oh, hey, before we consider dating, you should probably know
BT
that
Dubs.
I'm a package deal. I mean, I feel like she should talk to her best friend first and say, hey, first of all, do you think your brother would be interested? Second of all, how do you think he would handle this new information about my condition? That's a big thing to start, because do you come out the gate like, hey, I'm so glad that you wanted to meet for whatever, a date. And, hey, just wanted to put this out there, from the very beginning that I'm with child. Okay. Are you fine with that? I feel like that's something you tell very early. How early? I don't know. But I feel like we talk to the best friend first.
So you are not asking him out. You are saying go to
your best friend first, who knows their brother, and say, listen, here's the situation. We've kind of been flirting, I really want to go out with him, but here's my situation. And how do you think he'd handle that? Would he be cool with starting a relationship with someone in my situation, or should I just wait, realize it's not the right time, deal with, have the baby, get situated in life as a single mom, and then start navigating the dating thing? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you that it's going to, her world's going to get rocked in less than 9 months.
Yes.
So, that's going to be a thing that she's going to have to navigate, and navigating a relationship could be difficult too. But,
yes.
All right. Well,
as a guy, Ben, if someone were wanting to ask you out and they were in her condition, expecting a baby with someone that's not in the picture, would you be open to that?
Well, I tell you what, I will answer that, and I'll also answer her question as to how or if she should ask him out now. Coming up here in just a few minutes.
Okay.
All right.
Dangling that carrot.
Yeah. And then I'd love to hear if you have successfully dated while pregnant. I'd love to hear that.
Pregnant women who dated and how that worked out.
All right, 502-571-9970. Ben and Kelly, shooting that shot with your best friend's brother. That's stressful. How do you do it when you're pregnant, though? Or even should you? So our listener, Fertile Myrtle, wants the best way to ask him out. Now, Kelly, your suggestion again.
Well, okay, so I think she should talk to the best friend first. Who knows her brother better than her best friend? Mm-hmm. So I think she talks to her first and say, listen, I'm kind of, we've been kind of flirting, exchanging some messages. I've been thinking about asking him out. Mm-hmm. But do you think he would be cool with starting a relationship with someone who's pregnant and, the father's not a part of the picture? Or do you think I should just wait, start my life as a single mom, and then try to think about starting something with him? I think going to the best friend first to get some insight is imperative.
Now, she asked both you and I to give our, I guess, how we would ask him out. But before I give you mine, Ashton tweets us and says, tell him casually first that you're pregnant. And then if he's still showing signs of interest, you can go ahead and move ahead with trying to date him.
Okay. That's one way of going about it.
Yeah. It's very similar to, what you were maybe suggesting. A couple text messages.
Yeah, Jared said, first, talk to the best friend. How old are they? Is he mature enough for the situation? My sister-in-law was pregnant when she met her now husband. They've had another son since getting married, but she came straight out and told him they were both in their early 20s and it worked out. Mm-hmm. Megan was kind of in this situation. She said, I broke up with my son's father while I was pregnant. It was very difficult to date while pregnant.
Yeah.
Men would say dumb comments like, well, can't get you more pregnant, LOL. Like, okay, cool.
Right.
Anyway, I didn't date until my son was born. He was 3 months old when I got set up, and now we live together and we're super happy. My son is almost a year old. He's the best dad and stepdad I could ever ask for. So she said her situation is easier since she knows the guy. I'd say go for it, see what happens, but definitely tell him first.
Yeah, I mean, I think that is a common thread. I don't think that surprising him with that information after he's gone out, on some dates with you is the smart way to go about it. Now, you had asked me if I am in that same situation as the best friend's brother.
Yes. Would you be open to starting a relationship with someone that's pregnant with someone else's child?
Man, the mature part of my brain says, well, of course, let's see what happens. If I'm single and I think this person's already, I'm vibing with, I'm thinking there's potential, I'm already flirting via text with her. And, I'm thinking, yeah, sure. But then I'm thinking maybe realistically, I'm always in the back of my head going, ooh, there's a reminder of someone being there before me.
Well, yes.
As a reminder. I don't know.
And then what if you get attached, like once the baby's born, you get attached to this kid too? Like, your relationship isn't super solid just with the two of you yet. Mm-hmm. And then when you add in another person into the equation, they become a package deal, and then that's harder to walk away from if it doesn't end up working out.
Man,
also your best friend. It's your best friend's brother. So that could harm that relationship too. So there's a lot of pressure.
All right. So what I'm hearing from Kelly is a very, very cautious, dip the toe in the water sort of approach.
Talk to the best friend first.
Now, this is my approach. All right. Ask him out for drinks.
For drinks?
Yep. But you got to do it in person. All right. This can't be a text message. All right.
All right.
And just say something like, Brett. I'm assuming his name's Brett. Let's go grab a drink. Mm-hmm. And then gently touch your stomach and say, I'm drinking for two, LOL. But seriously, I am. And
okay, we're not getting alcohol though. We're getting a ginger ale or something.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. I mean, he can go have his gin and tonics or old fashions or whatever, and you can just drink a ginger ale or a tonic water with a little squeeze of lime.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's I think totally acceptable. Yeah.
Okay, so we're telling him that we're drinking for two in the invitation to go out for drinks?
I think so, because that then shows you know, kind of the humor that you have about the situation. You know, you're kind of fun and you want to see more of him, and, you know, you're going for... Because I think whenever you ask someone out for drinks, there's always that implication of, okay, well, you know, let's see how we are, compatibility. Because I agree with her, because originally she had said, you know, I think coffee is too informal. Because, yeah, if you say, hey, let's go grab coffee, you know, that's just friend zone, right?
Okay. Mallory says, whatever you do, don't do what Ben says.
I disagree. I think that shows you that you have humor and you have a sense of humor about the whole thing.
No, I like the idea of dropping in the messages, say, plot twist. So I'm in an interesting situation, wondering what your thoughts are on this, blah, blah, blah. Maybe we get into the conversation that way. And then, like he said, if he's still flirting, then maybe that's our open door that he is okay with it. I like that.
I'm saying
also talk to the best friend.
I'm saying shoot your shot. Just do it. Like what do you have to lose?
Let's go get some drinks and I'm drinking for two. LOLs. Really?
That's
I don't think that's the line we use.
All right. So listen to me. Check back with us.
Oh my God.
Check back with us. Let us know. Oh gosh, everybody's saying respectfully no, Ben. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, not
Susie's
thank you.
Like, ask him out for a slice of pizza and joke about eating for two now while there. Oh, wow.
All right. Well, again, I say shoot your shot and let us know how it all works out. All right.
Okay, but maybe not in the same sentence.